Hey, hello everyone. Welcome back to our manual testing interview questions and answers series. This is the part 15 video. In this video, we are going to see few more scenario based questions which asked in the manual testing interview. So below is the list of it. So let's start with today's first question. First question is, how do you manage testing for multiple projects simultaneously? First, prioritization. Prioritize based on deadlines, complexity, and business impact using a priority matrix. Second, resource management. Allocate testers based on project needs and expertise. Ensure backup resources are available. Third, scheduling. Develop a project timeline using Gantt chart or Kanban boards. Identify overlapping tasks. Fourth, automation. Automate repetitive and regression tests to save time. Tools, Selenium, TestNG or Cypress. Fifth, communication. Schedule daily or weekly stand-up for status updates. Use collaboration tool like Slack or MS Teams. Sixth, task management tool. Track progress using Jira, Trello or Asana. Maintain visibility on issues or blockers. Seventh, risk management. Identify critical risk early using risk assessment matrices and apply mitigation plans. 8. Reporting. Provide clear, consolidated reports for all projects using dashboards like Power BI or W. Ninth, continuous monitoring. Implement CI/CD pipelines for faster feedback using Jenkins or GitLab. 10th, knowledge management. Documents lessons learned and share insight to improve future projects. So this is all about how do you manage testing for multiple projects simultaneously. Let's move for the another question. Next question is, what is the importance of test closure report? First, summarize testing activities, provide a detailed summary of all the testing activities including test execution, defect reports and results. Second, confirm completion, officially confirm that testing is complete and objectives are met. Third, evaluates quality, assesses product quality based on test results, defect density, and unresolved issues. Fourth, provides insights, offers insight into test coverage, pass or fail rates, and areas requiring improvements. Fifth, facilitates decision making, helps stakeholders make informed decisions about product releases. Sixth, ensures accountability, documents responsibilities and verifies that all planned activities are completed. 7. Supports future projects, act as reference for future projects, helping in planning and estimating similar tasks. 8. Compliance and audit, ensures regulatory or organizational compliance by maintaining detailed records. So this is all about importance of test closure report. Let's move for the another question. Next question is, how would you test a payment gateway? First, functional testing, verify successful transaction with valid cards. Second, test failed transaction with invalid card details, expired card or insufficient fund. Third, check payment processing for different card types, Visa, MasterCard, etc. Fourth, test payment cancellation and refund processes. Second, integration testing. In that we can test ensure seamless integration between the application and payment gateway. Also we can test verify API request and response for correctness. Then third, security testing. In that we can test for secure data transmission, SSL or TLS. Second, perform vulnerability scans to prevent fraud or attacks. Third, verify PCI DSS compliance. Then fourth, performance testing. In that we can test system behavior under high transaction loads. Also we can test check payment processing time and response speed. Then also we can do the UI and UX testing, validate clear error messages for a failed transaction, ensure responsive design and proper UI behavior across devices. Seventh, regression testing, perform after any update to confirm payment functionalities remain intact. 8. Data validation. Ensure correct data is sent to and received from the payment gateway. Edge case testing. Test session timeouts, duplicate payments, and network interruptions. 10th. Localization testing. Verify currency conversion and payment in different currencies. 11th. Logging and reporting. Ensure accurate logging of all payment related activities. So in this way we can do the testing for payment gateway. Let's move for the another question. Next question is, how do you create a test strategy for a large project? First, understand project requirements, gather detailed requirements and understand the project scope and identify critical business areas and risk factors. Second, define testing objective. Set clear objective like functional testing, performance testing, security testing, etc. Third, identify test scope. Define what will be tested, modules, features, integration, and what will not. Fourth, select testing types. Choose appropriate types of testing such as unit, integration, regression, and UAT. Fifth, resource and tool allocation. Identify required tools, that is Selenium or Jira, and allocate skilled testers for specific tasks. Sixth, test environment setup. Define hardware, software, and network needs for various testing environments. Seventh, define test data management. Ensure realistic test data using database or mock data. 8. Risk management. Perform risk analysis and create mitigation plan. Ninth, test execution plan. Establish timelines, milestones, and testing phases using a test schedule. 10th, defect management. Define defect tracking and reporting mechanism using tools like Bugzilla or Jira. 11th, reporting and metrics. Set up reporting templates to track test progress, defect metrics, and test coverage. 12th, review and approval. Share the test strategy with a stakeholder for feedback and approval. So in this way we can create a test strategy for a large project. Let's move for the next question. Next question is, how do you estimate testing efforts for a project? First, understand requirements, analyze project scope, functional and non-functional requirements, and complexity. Second, identify testing activities, break down tasks like test planning, design, execution, defect reporting, and regression testing. Third, choose estimation technique, use one or more technique based on project needs. First technique, WBS. Divide tasks into smaller activities and estimate time for each. Second, 3-point estimation. Calculate using optimistic, pessimistic, and most likely scenario. Third, function point analysis, FPA. Estimate based on application size and complexity. Fourth, test case point estimation. Estimate based on number of test cases and complexity. Fourth, consider resource availability. Factor in team experience, skill levels, and resource availability. Fifth, add buffer time. Includes a contingency buffer, typically 10 to 20% for a risk and unexpected delay. Sixth, review past data. Refer to previous similar project for better accuracy. Seventh, calculate effort. Total efforts is equal to sum of all tasks plus buffer time. And last one, validate with stakeholder. Get feedback from team members and stakeholder to refine the estimation. So in this way we can do the estimation for the project. So let's move for the another question. Next question is, how do you handle testing in a continuous delivery environment? First, automation testing. Implement automated unit integration and regression test using tools like Selenium, TestNG or JUnit. Ensure every code commits trigger automated test execution in the CI/CD pipeline. Second, shift left testing. Involve tester early in the development cycle to identify defects sooner. Collaborate closely with the developers for easy feedback. Fourth, continuous integration (CI). Perform frequent code integration and run automated tests using CI tools like Jenkins, GitLab CI/CD or Circle CI. Fifth, parallel and distributed testing. Run tests in parallel across multiple environments to reduce execution time. Sixth, test data management. Create automated script to generate and manage test data. Seventh, environment management. Maintain production-like environments using containerization, that is Docker, and or orchestration tools Kubernetes. 8. Monitoring and reporting. Use a dashboard to monitor test results and identify failures in real-time tools Grafana, Kibana. Ninth, regression and smoke testing. Perform automated regression and smoke test before and after deployments to ensure stability. 10th, performance and security testing. Integrate performance and security test into the pipeline using tools like JMeter or OWASP ZAP. 11th, feedback and continuous improvement. Analyze test failures, identify root cause, and improve test coverage. Regularly refine test cases and script to adapt to changes. So, this is all about handling of continuous delivery environment. Thanks for watching. If you enjoy this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more videos. See you in the next one video.